Life is always full of ups and downs, but sometimes life plays games with us that we never imagined. I'm Emily, and I've been married to Eric for 6 years. Although our marriage wasn't perfect, but I believed we were doing well, although perhaps life had some other plans. I've been working at a big marketing company for 3 years and was pretty happy with my job. My boss, William, was always super nice and professional. He's got this charm thing down pat, but I never really paid attention to it until that Friday. It was our company's annual party, and the office was decked out. Party was in full swing, with music pumping, food galore, and drinks flowing like water. I wore this sleek black dress that Eric had given me as a gift the month before. I gotta say, I felt pretty darn good that night, more confident than usual. William showed up looking like $1 million in his navy blue suit, flashing that famous smile of his. As he approached, his gaze lingered a moment longer, as if seeing me for the first time. "You look stunning tonight, Emily," he said, his voice low and smooth. I felt my cheeks flush like crazy at the compliment. The party buzzed around us, but I sensed a shift was coming. William gathered a group of employees to the football championship that would start that Sunday. William issued a challenge I couldn't ignore. "Hey, Emily, how about we spice things up? Let's bet on the Patriots-Cowboys game. The winner treats the loser to a fancy dinner at the best restaurant in town, my treat." He flashed a devilish smile and asked provocatively, "Are you in?" Normally, I wouldn't get roped into something like this, but something about that night made me throw caution to the wind. "Sure, why not?" I said, going with my gut. I bet 2-1, Patriots all the way. Fast forward to Sunday, and I'm watching the game with Eric at home. But dang it, the Cowboys pulled off a win, 3-1. I remembered the bet and felt a pang of disappointment. Next morning, I walk into the office, and there's a note from William on my desk. "Looks like someone owes me a dinner. How about Tonnegat? I'll pick you up at 8. I was taken aback. Didn't expect him to collect on the bet so soon. I thought about blowing it off, making up some excuse, but something inside me wanted to take him up on it. So I confirmed before I could change my mind. All day I couldn't help but think about that dinner. Didn't mention it to Eric, just told him I had to work late. Felt a twinge of guilt, but tried to convince myself it was no big deal, just dinner with the boss. At 8 sharp, William's waiting for me outside, looking all dashy in his fancy car. We chat about work and stuff on the way to the restaurant, but it's clear there's something more on his mind. The restaurant's amazing, with a view of the whole city. He orders the good stuff, and we get to talking about real things, his childhood, dreams, frustrations. I see a whole new side of him, vulnerable and genuine. "You know, Emily, you're one of the best employees I've ever had. But it's more than that. You got something special, a light of your own," he says, looking deep into my eyes. My heart began to rush. The hours passed quickly, when I became aware that midnight had already passed. Sighing, I answered, "I think we should head out." When William nodded, we requested the check. A tense silence lingered between us on the drive back. He parked the automobile next to my building on an empty street. We sat there motionless, staring at one another. "Emily," he whispered, slowly moving closer. Even though I knew I should quit, my body wouldn't cooperate. We locked lips, a passionate, deep kiss. Things got out of hand very quickly. Our clothes were soon scattered in the back seat as we made love passionately in the car. It was exhilarating and unlike anything I had ever experienced.